Okay, and thank you for this really long and deep session that we had. I greatly enjoyed everything that we did here. I came to know about Midna from a friend of mine who was with the executive education at ISB, and I was visiting faculty there. And he mentioned to me that there is something like this where your MBTI gets predicted. Would I know anything about? I said I don't, and then I said I'll find out. And the best way to find out is to jump into the sea and experience the sea. So I did that. There were some challenges in getting to the person. I live in Vadala, etc., but getting to the person who will do the scan. But once you had that done, everything else was super efficient. And I got my report. And I must confess that in the first glance at the report, I did not really grasp what this report was all about. And then, sir, you kindly consented to do a long one-on-one talk, which I was very happy to receive, and also very touched with the sincerity with which you went every single detail, and subsequently sent the report audio. I really found many things very profound. I found very powerful. I use a lot of psychometric instruments, certified on typology, certified on DISC, certified on 11 other instruments, master trainer with emotional intelligence, etc. The baffling thing about this one is that no question, no details, no background, no focus interviews, nothing was required, just your 10 fingerprints and the phenomenal amount of astonishingly accurate data that was staring at you in the face. And some parts surprised me, and in the sense that I thought I was not like this, but this report said I was like that, which means I have to give the benefit of the doubt to this report. In psychometrics, I'm required to give the benefit of the doubt to the individual. If I say my MBTI says ISTJ, I think I'm INTP, then the faculty is required to go with INTP. But over here, your confidence is reversed, in the sense that you will say that, think about it. Maybe it's a question of your awareness. Maybe you've not reflected enough. This is saying something that you can't really deny. It is coming directly from your fingerprints. So that is an extremely rewarding experience. And the amount of possibilities of introspection and the richness of data that you put in the 6 pages, I must confess that this 6 pages data is equivalent to maybe 23, 24 pages of report. And the reason I say this, because many of the reports that we use, psychometric, are 23, 24 pages. And that's because they're explaining everything and making it more or less facilitator independent. So when you read the report, you will understand it if you've been given a certain basic orientation on the report. So this report is extremely rich, and you kind of tempted me to go detailed into this, handwrite and copy each component, think about the various permutations, combinations. There is brain, there is disk, there is all kinds of things that is really marvelous. And I must say, I'm very fortunate to have come in touch with you, as well as Sunny Nagpal, whose enthusiasm is rather contagious, and whose handsomeness I've been occasionally deprived of because he doesn't put his camera on. I've greatly enjoyed these sessions. The learning is stupendous. And I'm going to spend some time in trying to get a better grasp of what is contained here, and try my best to attend the session again on the 15th. But I really am a face-to-face person, in the sense, if you hold this in Coimbatore or someplace live over 2 days or 3 days, I would absolutely be delighted to go and attend that. And so that is the other thing I wanted to tell you. The report, in terms of its ease of reading, I think can be more easily displayed in the way the data and the information is arranged. It's very rich, and one can see a phenomenal amount of information and insights that are embedded in a very short, very short. This comes from somebody who's a purist at heart, and somebody who's masterful and intuitive about what is being put there. But for lay people, I think a little more elaborate and quiet explaining, rather somewhat in the style of Sunny Nagpal, who kind of makes it light, but is saying dead serious things. So I thought that was the one thing in report that could be. But you know best what you're doing with this. And I must thank you, and I'm grateful that we came in contact with each other. And I think we're going to have a rather longish, mutually satisfying relationship. and mutually happy relationship. So I'm delighted to be a part of this thing. Thank you.